All right. Is Maddalena around?
Hey,
Fantastic. How have you been?
pretty good.
And you were reading Unit 3?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Chewy, hang on a second. I got to work something out. What's going on with the engineering tonight?
What was that?
Keep going. Sorry about that. Been having some flying problems tonight. More than usual, right? Go ahead, people. Let's get started. Maddalena, tell me, you read Unit 3 and
Yeah.
you're starting to hate Greek.
No, not at
Not
all.
even,
I think I
not
like it
even.
more.
Yeah, do you? Why? Because it's
Yeah.
challenging?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. If you get there to the point that you're disliking Mother Greek at all, realize that's not uncommon, especially at this point in the game. Unit 3, boy, we're going to have to get through some new stuff tonight, finish off the verbs, talk about sequence of moods. Oh, God, conceptually, if you can explain that to me. You're a better person than most. Let's go to page 71. Let's go to page 71. I can't believe that. Really threw me off tonight. The engineering really threw me off. I don't know why. I don't know what we're doing wrong with the system, but it's probably the satellite. Okay, look at page 71. Let's go there. And why don't you just read for me some words and we'll talk about what
Okay.
they mean?
All right. Aslan, Asludo, prize. Allah, but anti instead of
Possibly, yeah. Auntie instead of.
anti.
Hey, no, Athlon. No, no, no. Stop at Athlon. Stop at
Okay.
Athlon. And I want you to tell me what word in English you get from Athlon.
Athlete, probably.
Athlete. Very good. I just want us to be thinking about that, right? All the athel words, athletics, all that kind of stuff. Good. Allah, but. Auntie, you did instead of. And what's under auntie?
Arrêtez,
Yeah.
arrêtez, hey,
Good.
um, boulet, boulets, hey.
Yeah. What is arete, by the way?
Oh, excellence. Sorry. Just reading.
Excellence. I
Yeah.
want to show
That's
you. I want to show you. Bring up lexicon. I want to show you Perseus. Oh, it's going to be screwing around. It was screwed today anyway. Arete. I wanted to talk about arete a little bit. You say
okay.
excellence or virtue, right? Oh God,
Yeah,
this concept's a lot bigger than just excellence and virtue.
I would imagine.
You'll
Yeah.
You'll notice on page 72 the noun audite. This is the second note. Audites, hey. Excellence and virtue originally referred to excellence in general, whether of warriors in battle, animals such as horses. They had a lot of excellent horses, right? Or things such as land. It can be excellent land too, you know. Later, its meaning was sometimes narrowed to moral excellence or virtue. So that's what I wanted you to see there. That word isn't necessarily moral at all. You're talking about the excellence of something, and you can talk about the excellence of a horse,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it's a really abstract, weird, kind of philosophical way of thinking, but it's all packed into that word. Boule is yeah, they say will or counsel. Yeah, council as in an actual group of people that meet. That's the so and so
Yeah.
council, the boule. I just wanted you
Okay.
to know. Okay, now what about that verb underneath that? Give me all those principal parts.
grapho, sorry, uh, egrapha, gegrapha, gegramai, egraphen.
Okay, look what
Sorry.
they did to you. They're tripping
Yeah.
you up in this one. Look at in the first principal part, the second to last letter is a fee. Fee.
Oh, yeah.
But in the second principal part, the
Ah, yeah, it
second to
got me.
last letter becomes a psi. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
And the third, it's a psi too. But then it switches back to the fee in the fourth principal
Yeah.
part.
So it's
Yeah.
grapso,
Yeah.
egrapsa. Cool.
Good. Yeah, yeah.
That was
Good, good.
cross.
Beautiful. Beautiful to write. To write. Oh my
Hmm.
God. Now, before we move on from right, I want you to look at the second principal part and say, why does it switch from a phi to a psi? Well,
The invisible sigma, right?
yeah, oh God, you're so great. You're probably like slow. You're slowing me down, old man.
No,
Fine,
no.
fine. If you want to get everything right, there's no way that you should know
My
that the
bad.
sigma is there, right? The sigma is there. You got it. It's the combination of the sigma turns it into a psi. Good. Because a phi is really just a p, right? The phi is really just the pi. Phi is a p with a puff of air. Good. Day. There's another particle. Look at they tell you it means in fact or of course. I could, yeah. Just for
um,
now, memorize that. But yeah, okay. What's under day?
um, demos,
Uh huh.
demo, ho, the people,
Yeah.
demo,
Yeah.
democratia,
Hmm.
democratias,
Uh-huh. Nice. Dia.
dia, dia.
Yeah. Yeah. What is a measurement through the middle of something, like a figure? What's the measurement through the middle?
Mm,
Mm,
diameter.
there you go. Diametron, right?
Hmm.
That diameter. Isn't that nice? I love that. That stuff gets me going when I see how the words are put together like that.
Hmm.
Eirene.
Irene,
Eirene. Oh,
Irene.
yeah. I like how the way you
Nice.
say it better. Yeah, peace. Oh, God. Irene is peace, right? Her name. I'm going to say the next one because
Okay.
I'm the only one that gets to say dirty words. Ecclesia. Ecclesia. Ecclesias. Hey, meaning an assembly. The Athenians have two assemblies, right? They've got the ecclesia and the boule. No, it's kind of like saying the
Yeah.
or house and senate or whatever. Okay, jump down. Epe is not exciting, right? Epe and epe day. Look at epe and epe day. Notice that the epe day is just a day with an epe, right? So
Nice.
epe means after winter sense. Epe day. It also means after winter sense, but look back up at day at the top to see what it really does. Day just adds a, it's a fact, right? In fact, right? This is so it's just a little extra emphasis, but they really
Okay.
both just mean after winter sense. Give me that verb. Give me that verb down there. Uh, un,
Thuo,
yeah, there you go.
thuso, ethusa, tesuka, tesumai, etuthane, etuthane,
Yes.
yeah. And then
Yeah.
thusia and thusias.
What is Thusia? It's a sacrifice?
Hmm.
What is that? What is it when you throw something? You're burning it, baby, and it's mostly incense. We're not talking animals, although they do use it that way occasionally. Henna is a conjunction for a purpose, right? In order to do something, right? May is an
Hmm.
adverb, negativizer, right? Not. Not. It's
Hmm.
like ooh, but it's not ooh, it's may. Nike. Nikes is victory.
Okay.
Hopos. In order that. Another look like henna means in order that. What's under hopos? So you say that one. That's a big one. It's got some goofy letters in it.
Ophthalmos. Ophthalmo.
Good. I.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic. How about the verb?
Pauo.
Uh-huh.
Pauso.
Uh-huh.
Epausa. Pepauca.
Uh-huh.
Pepaumai. Epausen.
Yeah.
Pausen. Yeah.
Perfect. To make, to stop, or to stop. Right? Oh, God. Put it on pause. Right? Oh,
Mhm.
there's Perry, another preposition. Look at how we've gotten quite a few prepositions, right? Look
Mhm.
at Perry. In this one, in the genitive, it means concerning or about. In the dative, it means around. And in the accusative, it means around or concerning. Okay, so seriously? It's
Mhm.
going to be a little bit difficult for you to guess which is which until you have context, until you're reading.
Yeah.
You see it. Good. How about fulato? Give me that one. Oh, this one's gonna.
Spolato.
Okay, now wait a minute before you
Okay.
do this one.
All
Your
right.
your mouth on the second line,
Mhm.
the principal parts 4, 5, and 6. It's gonna do things that are not Englishy. So
Okay.
go for it.
Fulato. Fulaxo. Efula. Efulaxa. Pefulaxa. Pefulacha. Sorry. Uh, Pefulagmai. Pefulagmai. Okay. Efulachthein.
Yes. Do that last principal part again a couple of times. Let me
Okay.
hear it.
Efulachthein. Efulachthein.
Isn't that hard?
Efulachthein. Yeah, that's
Isn't it
fun.
hard going from that he to that theta is like yeah, there's got to be some vowel in between there or something, but no, they didn't care. They pronounced it and they made it sound euphonic, right? And honestly, um, Maddalena, my mouth is not meant to say that, so it doesn't. Efulachten,
Efulachthein.
efulachten. Yeah,
Nice.
going from that to a do that. Just do the he and the theta together. Yeah. A little less, a little no.
Yeah,
Pull out a little bit of you got some of that. You got some of that
yeah,
fucking oh, it sounds like you're
yeah.
gonna spit, right? And
I did that
the,
on purpose, but
the
uh
Greeks hated the no skate from the to the it's hard, isn't
Efulachthein. Yeah,
it?
Flachthein.
Look, you're picking
It
it up. You're
it's
picking
stuck
up.
in my throat.
It is. You have some
Yeah,
kind of German guttural frog in your throat, just like I do. We probably inherited it from English or something. Anywho,
probably.
the one before that, the fifth principal part, pefulagmai, is nicer because you can go from that gamma to that mu pretty easily.
Yeah.
So a lot of times you're going to be noticing the Greek is optimized according to sound. So yeah, this is and by the way, that first principal part, just look at it. You didn't know so much was there, but fulato. Fulato meaning
Fulato.
to guard. That double tau is an
Mm-hmm.
atticized double sigma. Okay. The attic
Flats.
yes, fulasso. Fulasso.
Fulasso.
Just like the word for sea is thalassa. Thalassa in all the other dialects, but in these Athenians, they don't like to hear that. They don't like the Pulaskian so they take it out and they put that fulato, fulato. That's two towels together, man. Try saying one T after another. Fulato, fulato, fulato.
Flat.
Yeah, no, it's awful, isn't it? Fuck them. I like the Pulaski and Sigmas better. Okay, sorry. I won't curse if your babies are brown. No cursing with the
No,
babies.
they're sleeping today. They're
Okay,
they're
good.
feeling better. So,
Hey, can I say, take that down? Can I, let me talk to her for a second. Can I just say, kudos to you for
thanks.
for feeding your child in the middle of learning the hardest fucking language on the planet, right? And you just drop
Okay.
down and give that baby its food. And I think it's awesome. And I think you
Thanks.
should be commended for for pushing. You have a bunch of small kids. You have like 4 kids, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't tell people because there's so many ears. But
No, it's okay.
but look at what you're raising 4 kids. I'm raising two, and I'm telling you what, I can't do more than that. I can't. It's beyond my capacity. So the fact that you're doing four, I don't know how you're not exhausted all the time. All the
I
time
am.
you should be exhausted. Yes. So my commendation to you for learning under those conditions, and now I can tell all of my students in the future, I can tell them, don't give me excuses, right? I watched a woman take care of 4 children while she took her class, and she's taking care of 4 children. Skip you if you have an excuse for not doing your work.
Oh,
You know what I
thank you.
mean? So, and I understand it. I wanted to let you know, I understand if you have to go, like if there's a kitty emergency, one of them gets out of bed or something, don't feel like
Mhm.
you got to sit there, man. Just tell me, hey, I got to go. I'll come back later. You know what I mean? Okay.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
No, thank you. Thank you for putting out a champion's effort, right? And
Absolutely.
shame on anybody who doesn't recognize that. Okay, I want to go before our break because we're going to have a break here in a little bit. I want to go to the beginning of Unit 3 because Unit 3 is going to be just all of the same verb stuff that we've been learning
Yeah.
in the tenses of the perfect, the pluperfect, right?
hmm
And we get the perfect infinitive to have done something, right? And they give you the example on
Yeah.
page 63 of
hmm
Pepai del Kenai. Are you pretty good with infinitives? Do you feel pretty good with the infinitives that we've had so far? We had the present and the aorist and
Yeah.
right? Okay,
It's just
good.
by itself and it doesn't have oh, what's it called?
It's just
A
got
people
aspects,
person.
right? No
Yeah.
time, right? And
Yeah,
right,
not time.
it doesn't have person or number, right? Good,
Yeah.
good, beautiful. Look, you're analyzing it, right? It's perfect.
hmm
Shows that it's making it. So 61, I knew you would. 61 at the top of the page. Should we blow that up so she can see that if she's using it? Look at the perfect forms there. Aas, e, amen, ate, asi. Notice that they're just like the aorist
Yeah.
endings, except for that third plural, right? Instead of
hmm
on, it's asi. It's
Aussie.
asi. Yeah. So that may throw you every once in a while. You may be like, huh?
hmm
But that's the perfect. Okay, so I look at their examples below that. Pepaidelka, I have educated.
Yeah.
Right now, right now, I am in a state of having educated. That's what pepaidelka means. Right now, at the present, I have educated. Pepaidelkos, you have educated, etc., etc. Okay, so aas, e,
hmm
amen, ate,
At
asi, or
Aussie.
asin.
Aussie. Yeah.
Notice that damn new movable can be there in the third person plural as
Okay.
well as the third person singular, right? So,
hmm
okay. Aas, e, amen, asi, amen, ate, asi. Good. How about the pluperfect? Oh, God. Now, the perfect, I didn't say anything, but you read it, and I want to make sure you picked it
Uh-huh.
up. The
Okay.
perfect is the perfect is the fourth principal part, right?
Yes.
Okay. Pepaidelka will be the fourth principal part of paideo, paideoso, epaidelsa. Pepaidelka, right, is that fourth
hmm
principal part. That's your perfect. I have educated. Pipaidoka. Good. So you're going to form that from the fourth principal part. From the
Okay.
fourth principal part, right? Now, what about the pluperfect? Turns out it's the same thing, but it's just got different endings, and you've got an epsilon augment on the front of the fourth principal part.
Yeah.
Okay?
Hmm.
So the perfect, which is translated like a past tense in English, I have done something, is actually a present. Its past form is a pluperfect. I had educated. Do you see? In the past, it's already done in the past. I had
Yeah.
educated that kid yesterday when something happened, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you feel pretty good with how at least we can use the perfect and the pluperfect?
Yeah. Um, is it always like épée in the pluperfect?
In the pluperfect. Okay, so is it always ep a? Look at the
Yeah.
bottom. Look at the on page 62 where it gives you the endings. And let's just do the endings first, just so we know
Okay.
those. Right? A,
A,
ace,
ace,
a. Now
A.
here's the hard thing. Look, in the first person singular, it's an eta, which we just say
Mhm.
a. But
Yeah.
the epsilon and iota of the third person singular, it makes
Hmm.
the same or a very similar sound to the eta. So when we're pronouncing it, we just say a again. But I try to put
Okay.
just a little tinge of the iota on the end of it so that people will
A.
hear it a, right? But what
Hmm.
a for eta or a, they're pretty close. So a, ace, a.
A. Emin. Ete. Esan.
Good. Emin ete essan. A ace a. Emin ete essan. A ace a. Emin ete essan.
Esan.
Good. I had
Nice.
educated. You had educated. He, she, it had educated. We had educated, etc., etc. You and they. Good.
Yeah.
Absolutely outstanding. So those are the two new tenses we've got. And then we start with subjunctive and optative moods. We do the present subjunctive. Now, look what
Hmm.
we've done. We're changing moods entirely. So this is not going to say the same thing, right? When we switch to the subjunctive mood, and if you go to the top of page 64, and we have these endings o, ace,
O.
a,
Ace. A. Omen.
omen, eta, osi.
Ete. Okay. I'm gonna
Good.
write
Now, I
that.
want you to notice that those are long vowels. The omega is long, the eta is long, the omega on the omen, right? It's not an omicron, mu, epsilon, nu,
No,
omen.
it's
It's
yeah.
an omen. Yeah. Isn't that neat? Now, that's the mark. Why do I say that? Why do I point that out? Because that's the mark of the subjunctive. In the subjunctive mood, that is when you switch from saying, I want to go to the store, to may we go to the store, right? When you switch to from I am going to the store to may I go to the store, when you make that jump, you lengthen the vowels. So I want you to keep this as a principle in your head. It is a fact that when you lengthen the vowels, you jump from reality to potentiality. I don't know why, but that's a phenomenon. It's like saying, does the sigma signify the future? Why is it you're thinking future when you see that sigma? Is there something that makes me think of the future? Right?
Hmm,
It's
that's
tough.
interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. If you have any good analysis of these dead Greeks, you'd let me know
Okay.
because sometimes they elude me. Couple more minutes. We've got on page 64 again. At the bottom, the aorist subjunctive. Why? Because that was the present subjunctive that we learned before at the top of the page. Present subjunctive. This is the aorist subjunctive at the bottom. Now you're saying, well, why don't they have an imperfect subjunctive? Why'd you jump all the
I'm not
way
sure
to
what to
the
do.
aorist?
You take it off.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Somebody.
My apologies. My son's playing with my microphone.
That's fantastic. Hey there, buddy. I'll try not to say anything bad, Pate. Okay, here we go. Look what we're doing. So when you go to the aorist subjunctive, why are you skipping the imperfect? Because you don't need an imperfect. You're
Yeah.
going to lose. You're going to lose your association of tense, and you're going to be looking at aspect now when you're talking about the tenses. You're going to be
My.
focusing on aspect, right? Just like the infinitives, right? So you're going to lose
Yeah.
some things in the subjunctive. It's absolutely gorgeous. What do those endings look like? Oh God. The aorist o
Oh.
ace a omen eta osi.
Ate osi.
Oh, they look exactly the same,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, something funny's going on here, right?
Sigma, right?
Yeah, they're doing something funny because they're indicating some kind of weird world of conditions that we're switching into, right? Okay. Same
Mm-hmm.
thing with the optative. Only the optative doesn't resort to the long vowel on page 765. The optative uses the Omicron iota diphthong. Look at the endings. Oimi, ois, oi. Oimen, oita, oin. You can see, like in the first person plural, the min is still there, right? So you can see, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's like a first person plural ending in the present, like indicative. That works, man. Right? You can see the
Yeah.
te in the second person plural. So you have the same endings,
Yeah.
but what you're doing is you're tuning the vowels. So I need you to
Nice.
recognize that when you switch moods, these are moods, indicative, subjunctive, optative. When you switch moods, you do it through vowels. You do it through vowels. Okay, just keep that in mind. Just keep that in
Does that
mind. That's
say
all. Mhm.
does that say Paide Women? Men? Paide
Yes,
Women? Wow. Okay.
yes. Pi deo oimen. And the accent is on the upsilon. So pi deo oimen. Pi
Okay.
deo oimen. Nice.
Paide Women. Okay.
Yeah. Oi. They heard the oi and they thought, oh, I may, might, could, or should do this. Right? It's like their brains switch into a different. Now we have the present optative on page 65 and on page 66. Voila. It's what you'd expect. We have the aorist optative because we're talking.
Oh, you're frozen. No.
Endings instead of ice, we have eos. Eos. And instead of I, we have ea. And people ask
We
me, well,
lost
which is.
we lost you for like 30 seconds. We lost you.
Oh, did you? Oh, poop.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
at the beginning of Arist.
Okay.
Sorry.
So the aorist
Yeah.
optative, what I want you to notice is that the oi from the oimi turns
Mm-hmm.
into an I. You gain
Yeah.
an alpha. You turn things into an alpha. You still have the iota sitting there. So you still got
Mm-hmm.
an optative. But now you've put the alpha with it. So I, me, ice, I. And you'll notice the second and third persons,
Mm-hmm.
that they have alternative forms, eos and ea. Eos and ea.
Yes.
Look at yeah, eos and ea. Look at the plurals. Imen, ita, ion, with an alternative in the third person plural, aeon.
Yeah.
Aeon, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening in those alternatives? They're retaining the iota, right? They still have the iota, but they're changing their vowel from an alpha to an epsilon.
Yeah.
So it's just, again, a little bit of tuning on the vowel will change the direction, the entire direction you go. This is telling you, I am no longer a concrete indicative verb. I'm this freaking abstracted optative. I'm a wishing case. Oh, if only I ate my spaghetti, right? Instead of saying I ate my spaghetti. If only I would eat my spaghetti, right? Somehow you're kicking into this wishing mood, right? Oh God. And the question is, are you going to do that in the present or are you going to do that in the aorist? When you do that in the present, oh my God. Oh my God. Keep yourself knowing that you can be doing this thing habitually. But when you're doing it in the aorist, you've got to have that just finishing. It's got to be a done deal, my brother. You're not going to do this. You're not going to make a deal to keep giving these handouts to people. Right here. Here's one, and tomorrow you get a handout again. No, you're going to do it once, God damn it. Right? Do you see what their mind is, what the mind that's using Greek is concerned about? Is this something you do
Yeah.
habitually? Right? Is this something you do habitually or just once? Oh God, it becomes crazy, man. It gets, but it's gorgeous, and it's easy to understand if you recognize moods work in sequence. And for our last thing today, before we go to break, look at page 67, and I just want to read to you. As seen, this is under sequence of moods. As seen in section 18.3, doesn't matter. The tenses of the indicative are divided into two categories, primary and secondary. The primary tenses are those which refer to present and future time. The present, future, and perfect, right? And they say also the future perfect, but we don't have the future perfect in this book, so don't even think about that. The present, future, and perfect, those three are primary tenses. The secondary tenses are those which refer to past time, right? Which are imperfect, aorist, and pluperfect. All of those refer to a past time, right? Unlike those three futures, those three presents, which refer to a present or a future. The future, by the way, is the thing that is never happening. Oh God. Is that what they is that how they write? It's the always about to be, they said. The always about to be, which means it never is a reality. And that's why they do some things with a future tense that are better off with moods that are subjunctive or optative, but they throw in the future. Why? Because there's this kind of kinship between potentiality and the future, right? Because the future doesn't exist, it doesn't happen. How can it be indicative, dog? Right? Oh, God. It's amazing the way that they're thinking. Now, the secondary tenses, those are the imperfect, aorist, and pluperfect. Now, listen to the logic here just for a minute. The sequence of moods means that in complex sentences, certain kinds of dependent clauses will have a verb in either the subjunctive or the optative mood, depending on whether the main verb of the sentence is either a primary or a secondary tense of the indicative. Oh, God. If you understand that completely, something's wrong. Something's wrong. You can't. Right now, you can't. That's all it is. What are they doing? They're trying to set you up to use a subjunctive or an optative. That's all they're doing. They're trying to
Okay.
set you up to use it. And they're telling you you're going to have a main verb in the indicative that's going to set up the use of a subjunctive or an optative. Okay. And the tense of that main verb will dictate whether you use a subjunctive or an optative. Okay. So I kick the ball now in order to win the game. The Greek mind says that's a present tense with your main verb. So you have to use a subjunctive in your secondary. You have to use a subjunctive in your subordinate, okay? In your subordinate clause. I
Yeah.
kick the ball That's your main clause.
Mhm.
I kick the ball. What's your subordinate clause? In order to
In
win
order
the
to,
game,
yeah.
right? In order to win the game, I kick
Mhm.
the ball. So because I kick is present, you're going to use a subjunctive in that subordinate clause. If that kick becomes something in the past, yesterday I kicked the ball, you're going to change your subordinate to an optative. I kicked the ball yesterday in order that I might
You
win the
might.
game,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Right. Isn't that weird? So, I just
Can
want
you
you to
say that
see.
again between the subjunctive and the optative? Like,
Yes, I can say that and show it to you.
okay.
When your main verb is in a primary tense,
Hmm.
present, perfect, future. When your main verb is in a primary tense, the verb that follows will be subjunctive. When
Okay.
your main verb is a secondary tense, imperfect, aorist, pluperfect, your subordinate, your verb that's coming up, that's following it, will have to
Hmm.
be in the optative.
Okay.
Will have to be in the optative. So that's a general rule. Now watch it actually working on page, and I know we're going over, but don't worry, we'll still get good break. Look at page 68 because purpose clauses are the first thing they teach you. Look at those. Actually, let's look at these when we come back from break. We'll do purpose
Okay.
clauses, and that's
Hmm.
all we got to do for the chapter. And
Cool.
then I want to hit you with some drilling, and I want to give you some actual Greek to look at. I promised you some mind blowing stuff, so I got to
Okay.
bring it.
Cool.
So let's take our 10 minutes now. I'll be back at around 8:30. I'll be
Okay.
back in 30 minutes. What I need you to do is one more time
Hmm.
vocabulary test.
Okay.
Okay? Vocabulary
Hmm.
test over unit 3. Okay?
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I'll I would also like to do perfects,
Hmm.
pluperfects if we can.
Okay.
Just perfects and pluperfects.
Hmm.
Know those endings, just
Okay.
the ending. And
All
I'll
right.
come
I
back
could do that.
to quiz those. Okay? All
Cool.
right.
Thanks.
Beautiful job. Beautiful job. Keep it up.
Thanks.
Right.
All right. Fantastic. Perfect time for me to jump in a discussion of what is men and women. Where is Maddalena?
She said she needs 10 more minutes. She
She
said
said she needs
that
10
4
more
minutes.
minutes. 10
She
more
said that
minutes,
4
Cindy.
minutes ago.
She said that 4 minutes ago. 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Continue your conversation.
My wife is sick right
Fantastic.
now. Bam, there he is.
Boom. God, who said it? Oh, look at page 67, please. Please look at page 67 at the bottom. That last paragraph explains everything, but more succinctly. Both the present subjunctive and the aorist subjunctive are governed by the primary tenses of the indicative. As in the infinitive, tense in the subjunctive indicates aspect, not time. And that's where it tends to throw people because they want to put it, well, it's a different tense. It's in the present tense. Why can't it have a time? But it doesn't. It only has an aspect. The present subjunctive shows progressive, repeated aspect. The aorist subjunctive shows simple. So your action in the potential can either be simple or it can be something ongoing. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, here's what I want to do. You have vocabulary quiz, so go to that page now. Go to page 71, Maddalena. Everybody else who's doing it with her as subject to her authority. Go fuck yourselves. Look it up, people. People, you know I'm kidding you. You can put your right hand over the right side of the page, okay, and go along with us and take the exam with us and see how you do. Do you understand? And see if you can keep up, especially the exercises. We're going to do some exercises. See if you can keep up with the exercises. Look at the verb at the bottom of the page, Maddalena, please. Fulato. Tell me what it means, fulato.
Fulato. It means guard.
Good. How about powo above that, the verb powo?
Powo. Um, oh, give me a second. Powo. Uh, I'm not remembering right now. Oh,
Pause.
yeah.
Try
Okay.
to think of pause.
Pause.
So
Yeah.
to stop, right? To
Uh-huh.
stop something, right? Stop yourself,
Yeah.
right? You can stop or you can make something else stop. Ophthal. No, I want another verb. Thuo above that, please. Thuo. What's the
Sacrifice.
good? And above that, the verb is grapho.
To write or draw.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. What is an ophthalmos?
Ophthalmos as an eye.
Yeah. Good, good. And the preposition peri. Just give me one meaning of peri.
From
No,
or around. That's
around.
around. Yeah.
Good, good. And when you say, you can also say about or concerning. You know, when you write a book, you write your book about something, peri something. So you'll see this
Yeah.
you'll see this in titles.
Perimeter.
You know, yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Perimeter. You know all the English derivations. Good. I'm glad that
Yeah.
you're using those. And what is arete near the top? Arete.
Excellent horse. Right?
Excellent. You've got it. Excellent. You know, you've got it memorized. Your excellence, your arete is
I get that
functional.
one mixed up with mixed up.
Page 61, please. I want you to, oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said that to you. What I should have said was give me the endings in the perfect, please. Perfect indicative endings.
Es, aman, ate, asi, or asin.
Good. Good. Aas e. Amen ate asi.
Oh, okay. Aman, ate,
Good.
asi.
Give me the pluperfect endings.
That one is es, ei, imen, ete, esan.
Esan. Good. The present subjunctive. Just the endings on the present subjunctive. Beginning with O.
Oh, oh, I didn't memorize that one.
Okay,
Oh.
well, read them now.
Okay.
Go to page 64 and read them now.
Okay. O,
You get,
ace,
there you
a,
go.
omen,
Good.
eta, oc. Yeah.
Good. And your aorist subjunctive endings are going to be the same.
Mhm.
Right? So, okay,
Yeah.
fine. Right? OSA, omen, eta, OC. Beautiful. Your optatives, go to page 65. I like these. Oimi, oist,
Mhm.
oi, oimen, oita,
Oimen,
oia.
oite, oi.
Say that a couple of times.
Oimi, ois, oi, oimen, oite, oien.
Good. Yeah. How about your aorists on the next page?
Aimi,
This is page.
ice, I,
Uh-huh.
aimen, aite, aien. How do you say
Right.
the
So
other one? Aien?
Eos.
Ai,
Ea.
Aias.
Uh-huh.
Here. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I didn't
And
know if it was
aeon
a.
on the other side, on the third plurals, you
Aeon.
got aeon. Right?
Okay.
And again, people ask me what's more common, and I tell them, I believe the alphas, but I don't know. I've never like kept track. So, fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. Go to the exercises and now, oh, whoops, before we do, we have to do our purpose clauses on page 68.
Oh, yes.
And I want you just to jump down and look at the example they give under number 1. I know you've read this, but at the bottom of the page, look. This is a laid out purpose clause. Look at it sitting there. Right?
Yeah.
Pimpleman. We sinned. We sinned. What do we send? Dora. We send gifts. Then we get hina, hos, and hopos, which each of those words will introduce a purpose clause. So we send gifts in order that, that's how you can translate the hina, hos, or hopos, in order that lueta. Now look at lueta. What is that? Help me identify that. Does that look like, look at that eta. It looks long there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Remember those long vowels that we were just going over? Those are subjunctives, right?
Okay.
People love
Yeah.
those subjunctives. So we have a subjunctive there. Isn't that glorious? Is that a present subjunctive or an aorist?
That is that's a present, isn't it? Wait. Yeah.
Good. Very good. And what's giving it away is the stem, right? If you take off the
Yeah, the
eta,
stem.
it's just
Mhm.
lu, right?
Mhm.
If it were an aorist, it would have to be loose, elusa,
Yeah,
right?
loose. Yeah.
One thing I want to point out too is it's a subjunctive. We do not have any sort of augments. Okay, no augments here.
Okay.
We're not going to do that. Notice that's not why, because the time has dropped. And all we're talking about is aspect. Anyway, we send gifts in order that lueta, you may release tus adelphus, the brothers, in order that you may let go the brothers. Okay?
Okay.
So we have a present subjunctive. Notice that it says in order that you, and then in I forget what they call those little bobs, may be releasing or may release. That is because it is a present subjunctive, right? It's not an aorist. If it were an aorist, it would not be may be releasing, right? That has the continuous idea, an unending idea. You're in the middle of doing it, and that's only from the present that you're going to get that not.
Oh.
69 at the top.
We
And
lost
you
you for
see-
like we lost you for like 15, 20 seconds.
You lost me for, okay, thank you. Page 69.
Okay.
Look at number 2 at the top. This is the next example of our purpose clause. Pimpleman, again, we are sending Dora gifts. Right?
Mhm.
Hina hos hopos, in order that luceta. Now, this time, the only thing that's changed is now we have an aorist.
Mhm.
An aorist subjunctive, luceta. Look at that. In order that you may release the brothers. Notice that it's not in order that you may be releasing the brothers, but it's a
Okay.
one-time shot. A one-time
Yeah.
shot. We did it so that you may do something else. Not we did it so that every time that we run into you, you're going to be doing this thing. Right?
Okay.
It's
That makes
it's
sense.
making it a single shot. Good. Good, 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 good. And okay, look at number 3 then, and what changes in number 3. It's about halfway down the page on 69. E pimpleman Dora. Look what they did. They changed it. What happened there? What's the difference between pimpleman and a pimpleman?
The it's um is it imperfect?
Yes, it's an imperfect. So now instead of a present pimpleman, we are
Mhm.
sending. Now we have an imperfect. We were sending. So now we have a secondary tense. We have a verb that is in secondary tense.
Okay.
It's an imperfect. So we're now going to expect an optative instead of a subjunctive. Is
Mhm.
that what we get? A pimpleman Dora Hina Lu Oita. There it is. There's our
Yeah.
optative.
The present.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it translates as we were sending gifts in order that you might release the brothers. So when we're translating subjunctives in Greek, we want to translate them into the English may. When we're
Okay.
translating these optatives, we want to translate them as might.
Okay.
Might. We're indicating a past time, right? We were doing this yesterday in order that we might do something. When we're talking about
Okay.
subjunctives, we're
Makes
talking
sense.
about present times and futures,
Yeah.
which doesn't really exist. Okay. Right?
hmm
Number 4 is the last that because luoita there is what? That's a present optative. In number 4, we get the aorist optative, just so you can see again the difference. We were sending gifts in order that you might release the brothers. Not that you might be releasing, but that you might release. Right? That's the difference between the aorist and the present. Oh, God, do I have to memorize all of that? They give us one more on page 5. I mean, on page 70, they give us a fifth example. Right? So, ton
Yeah.
homeron este nason e pempsamen. E pempsamen. Look at that. Oh, God. Isn't that a nice one? What is that? Tell me, help me identify that verb. E pempsamen.
Oh, it's aorist, right?
Good.
Um, indicative. Sorry. Ipsum.
And what person and number? First, second, third, singular, plural.
It's first plural. Right?
Good. Does everybody see? Do all of the voices in your head see how you were picking it up? Right? Right? It takes a lot, people, to get there. You got to be able
So
to.
we sent.
Mhm.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Good.
She's
We
amazing.
sent. Yeah.
Amazing.
It's the fact that you're picking this up so quickly, Maddalena, is fantastic. Keep it up.
Thank
It
you.
really is. So, what did we send? We sent Don Homeron. We sent Homer, Este Nason, to the island, and then we get our henna, and it's negativized, right?
Yeah. May.
Henna may, or host may, or hopos may. In order that something is going to be not here, in order that something not happen. Paideusea, in order that he might not educate Don Adelphon. So they're just giving you the example of how to negativize that purpose. Okay, here's what I want to do. I want you to turn quickly before your brain burns out completely. I want to run a couple of tracks. Now that you've
Okay.
got everything from Unit 3, go to page 75. And I
Okay.
want you just to read to me number 1, and then I want you to translate it slowly, telling me how you're translating. Now, when you translate it, I want you to go to the verb first. I want you to
Okay.
go to the verb first, and I want you to work through it this way. You may have 2 verbs. If you've got a
Yeah.
purpose clause, you're going to have 2 verbs, okay? So,
Okay.
okay. Go ahead.
So we got Thusei and Pausocene.
No, these are exercises on
Oh,
page 75. Exercises,
yeah.
page 75. Numero uno.
Okay. Ho demos. So I'm looking for the verb first, right? And then it's
I'm
duse.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
And
want you to read it. I want you to read it in Greek
oh, okay.
first. I can
Okay.
hear you. And then go ahead and translate at your pleasure.
Okay. Ho demos entes hodois tois theos suse hinaton polemon pausosin.
Excellent. Excellent. I want you to do the fourth word in is Tice. Tice,
Tice. Oh
please.
yeah.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent. Beautifully said. Now, go ahead. Take your time. Maybe just talk through how you're translating for me. Go ahead.
Okay. Those say and then so it's present, right? Mm,
Is it present to say?
but it's got
Oh,
the sigma, so
oh, so glad.
it's future
Good.
uh
Good.
singular third person, so it would be
Good.
um yeah, okay. So they sacrifice
He or it. He, she, or it. Third person singular,
yeah. Oh yeah,
future.
that always gets me.
So
I don't know
he,
for what.
she, or it
He's
will sacrifice.
okay. Will sacrifice.
Good. Who's the he, she, or it? Is there something in the subject somewhere? Is there a subject floating around?
The gods is that
Theois. Dative case.
the
Theois.
ois. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No good. It's got to be a
So no
nominative.
good. Yeah, it's gotta be. So people.
Good. Good. Hodemos. You got it.
Hodemos. Okay.
So hodemos thuse. Hodemos thuse. Just translate that.
Yeah, the people will sacrifice
Good.
um okay. I don't know where to go now.
Try just. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm supposed to be helping you with strategies to translate. When you see a prepositional phrase, just translate that by itself. In tais
In
hodois.
Tais Hodois. I don't remember what Hodois is.
Oh, it's roads. It's roads. Sorry.
Oh yeah, okay. In the roads.
Yes, or on in or on the roads.
On the roads.
So the people will
Okay,
sacrifice
the people
on the road.
sacrifice on the roads.
Then you have a
And
dative.
then
And how do we translate that dative? It's to, for, or with. Try all three.
With so it'd be to, for, with. So to the gods.
Good.
Or is it for the road?
No, to the god. No, remember the road. The road is being governed by the preposition in.
Okay.
In.
Okay.
So you're just going to translate
with the
that
gods
however.
for the
in-
gods. Okay, that
Well,
makes more
I like
sense.
two. I like two better.
Yeah,
You
to the
said
gods.
two. Yeah,
Yeah.
so the people will sacrifice on the roads
On
to the
roads
gods.
to the gods.
And why do
Yeah.
they do this? Hina, how so?
In order that Um, the polemon, which is um uh, I don't remember that one either right now.
Oh, thank polemics. Thank
Yes.
polemics. Does anybody in your voices from your head, do you have
Yeah.
can you tell us what polemon means?
Like war.
You got, oh, come on, you spoiled somebody's opportunity, Maddalena.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Sorry.
Like
I
your
just
polemics
remember.
against Christianity.
Yeah. I remember
Yeah.
because Cruz explained it to me yesterday and said that, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. And then it escaped me again. Okay.
Good. Good.
The Pausosi. Yeah.
Yeah, pausosin. What is pausosin? Does it look
Oh,
like a
it's
subjunctive or
well,
does it look like an optative?
stop the wars.
There you go. You jumped ahead of me.
I'm
You jumped
sorry.
ahead of me. In order that they may stop the war.
Yeah.
In order that they may stop the war. It's a subjunctive. So we're going to
Okay.
translate may instead of
May
might.
instead of might. Okay.
Right. And if you'll notice, it's got to be a subjunctive because the main verb thuse is a primary tense. It's a present, future, or perfect. It's a future.
Okay.
So it's a primary tense, and all of those primary tenses have to have a subjunctive with them. They prefer a
Yeah.
subjunctive. Good. Fantastic.
Okay.
Oh my God. Now look at number 2. And what we're going to do with number 2 is look, you notice a lot of the same words. By the way, you're reading Greek, right? Keep going. Look at
Okay.
number 2. We start with our purpose clause.
In
Hos.
order. Yeah.
Yeah. Hos ton polemon pauosin.
Okay.
In order
Yeah.
that they may
May
stop.
stop
Good. The war.
the war.
Uh-huh. The people do
The
what?
people
Thue.
Thue. So that would be uh,
Look, Maddalena, so you never forget this one again. If
uh-huh.
you and I could thue together, we would be sitting here with something burning the air full of this wonderful cannabis smoke that we could sit here and just talk and exhale and inhale. That's what
Yeah.
the thuo, that's what thuo is.
Yeah.
It is that inhalation, exhalation of the sacrifice. Hello, Snaku. What's he doing? Here, let me see him. Okay, so in order that they may stop
May
the
stop.
war,
Yeah.
the people sacrifice.
Mhm.
Thue, the people sacrifice. Tais,
And
the
that's
ois. Yeah.
okay. Cool. Then it's present,
To-
right?
Yes, to the gods.
Okay.
And it's present. So it's a primary, and that's why our purpose clause has a subjunctive.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Now, watch what they're going to do. They're going to try to invert us. Let's go to number 4.
Okay.
Angelus. Yeah, you read it. You read it. You're here to read, not me. Go.
Okay. Angelus epimpon peri ten neson hopos me lu oite ten erenen.
Good.
Okay.
Good. Irene. Good.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Take your time now. Look at it structure wise. Try to figure out like, does it have multiple verbs? You know, what is one of them in the subjunctive or optative? Take your time and just kind of
Okay.
talk us through your translation process.
Okay. So epimsan and is my one verb, and lucian is the other one.
Oh, hang on a second.
And
Go to 4. I
okay.
want you to do number 4. I want you to do number 4.
No, yeah, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah, go to number 4.
Okay.
It's okay.
Epimpon, and then luoite. So, I just have to figure out what it is, and it's um hmm. It would be imperfect, indicative, active, so it would be past, right?
Good.
Okay, so the messengers had sent, or messengers sent,
Sent or we're sending. Either one of
or
those.
were sending. Okay, messengers
Now,
sent.
it's you're saying the messengers though. You're making them the
Oh,
subject,
okay. Oh,
right?
yeah, you're right.
Epimpon. What kind of person and number is that epimpon? Is it first person? It's either first person singular, I,
Yeah,
or it's third person plural, they.
it's they, right?
And you can do either one because it doesn't say anywhere else in that sentence how many that is. So
Okay.
pick your choice. It's either I sent was sending or they sent were sending.
How do they sent? Um, um, okay. They sent
They sent what? Angelus.
Andalusia. Messengers.
Good. Which is in the accusative case, right?
Mm-hmm.
Angelus, it's accusative case. Good. They sent messengers. Good. Where'd they send him? Peri teneson. Nice prepositional phrase.
Nason is the island.
Good.
Mm, mm, is what is Perry again? Around?
There you go. Around.
Okay, around the
Right.
island. Okay.
Good.
Uh,
Yep. They sent those messengers around the island. Why? Hopos, which is just
hopeless.
in order. Yep.
And oh yeah, in order not that. Okay, so then the verb is okay. It's optative, right?
Yes, good. It's optative. Good. Present optative. Very good.
Yeah. And is it second person then?
Good. It's second person plural, right? Oita. Good.
Yeah. And that one means to to sacrifice, right?
Yeah, or to destroy. Try destroy
Oh,
here. It works
destroy.
out better.
Okay. Yeah. To destroy the Erenon. Oh, I can't remember that vocab from last time, yesterday.
Peace.
Peace. Okay.
Peace. Peace
To
be
destroy
with
the
you.
peace. So
Do
the
you not want peace? Of course you want peace, right? Irene is the Irene is peace.
in
Whenever you
order
come
that
across
they so that
next time you
so
come across an old woman whose name is Irene, slap her in the face really hard. Say, peace be with you too, bitch. Okay? Okay. Don't do that. Don't do that, Maddalena. I'm kidding, right? Okay.
so then it would
Okay.
be so is it may or might then, right?
It's an optative, so try
So
might.
might, okay. That's what I was looking for.
So they sent those messengers around the island in order that you might not destroy the peace.
Yeah. Okay.
Gorgeous. Okay, look at number 5. That's a little tiny one. Let's do that one.
Okay. Ina lusomen ton humeron Dora pipom pipomsasin.
Good. Pepomfasin.
Pipom. Okay, yeah, pimpomfasin. Yeah. Um. So
What do you think? What do you
let's
think
see.
structurally? Before you jump in there,
Yeah.
what do you think? What? Just stand back and look at the forest. What do you think are the? I mean, how many verbs do you got here? First of all,
Two.
two. That first one is with henna, so you know that's your,
Mhm.
purpose clause right there, and it's got the
Yeah.
omega, so you know that's a subjunctive, right?
Yeah.
Your main verb. What is your main verb? Pepomfasin. What the hell is that? Can you help me identify that?
That's it's sending uh mm, but it's is it like arist no, it's got the ps on it. So it'd be mm, um okay, it would
Voices in the
be
head. Are there
yeah,
any
it would be
voices?
the it was is it the aorist optative, right? So might send?
No, it's your
No.
main verb. It's your main verb, and it's going to be an indicative.
Oh.
So it's what verb? Ask yourself this question
Mm-hmm.
as you're like stalling. Ask yourself, like when I mean stalling, I mean like your engine is cutting out because that
Yeah.
happens. Your engine is
Yeah.
cutting out and you're starting to spin your wheels. You know what I mean? Look at
Yeah.
pep pomfasin and just ask yourself, what the hell is the first principal part of this verb? What is this verb from?
Um God.
That is why they.
Uh,
That
wait,
is why
oh,
they.
it's God.
That's why they gave you this chart.
Oh, it's perfect indicative. So it'd be third plural, right?
Good. It's perfect from what verb though? If I'm gonna look this thing up, what am I gonna find it under? Because I'm not gonna find it under
Uh, Isn't it?
pepomfas.
No, isn't it pimpe? Like
Pimpo. Very good. Very good. Pimpo.
pimpo.
You got it.
Okay. Yeah,
You
to
got it.
send.
That's all I was looking for.
So,
So when
okay.
you're confused, now look, you're faster than normal. So you went ahead and figured out it was perfect, right? Faster.
Yeah.
But if you're confused and spinning your wheels, the first question you ask yourself is, what the hell is its first principal part?
Yeah.
Right? And then you think, oh, pimpo, pimpso, epimpsa, pepom fa. And you're like, oh, wait a minute, pepom fa. Look, that's almost all there. And then you remember your perfect endings, right?
Okay.
So you did
Mm-hmm.
that quicker, but for the rest of the voices, right, we need to realize that's what we're doing. We're analyzing the verb, figuring it out. So it's third person plural, you
Mm-hmm.
said, right?
Yeah.
And it's a perfect. So it's for the verb to send. How would you translate a perfect third person plural for sending?
Um, they have sent.
Good. They have sent
Okay.
what? Dora.
Gifts.
Yes.
Gift.
Good.
A gift.
Yeah. Well, it's plural. It's
Is it
plural.
is it plural? Okay.
Yeah, it is because it's neuter
I
doron,
didn't. Yeah.
right? Yeah. And the
Mm-hmm.
plural is dora. Good.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Sorry, they have
So
sent
yeah.
gifts. Good. In
Mm-hmm.
order what? In order what?
In
In order
order that
Lusomen. Huh?
uh oh omen is uh in order that they may and it's is it
It's first person plural.
we in
First
order
person.
that
Good.
first so
Good.
we so in
Uh-huh.
order that we may we we might sacrifice
In
Or
order that we may sacrifice
may.
Homer. No, this is Luo. And I told
Luo.
you it
Okay.
means destroy,
Destroy, yeah.
right?
So
But it also
destroying
means
to
their
release.
idea. Yeah, their idea is to release. Look, you're so
Okay.
fast I can't teach you.
Sorry.
Yes,
Sorry.
fantastic. In order that we may release Homer, right? Right? They have sent gifts in order that we. Now, the other thing to point out here is that Lusomen is an aorist subjunctive because it's got that sigma,
Oh, so
aorist
it's
subjunctive.
past.
Yeah,
So
no, which you
we
translated it fine. No, 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 stop, stop, stop.
okay.
Don't
Sorry.
second guess yourself. You translated it properly. No, you did. In order that we may release. But what I'm pointing out to you is that it is an aorist. So this is a releasing for once and all. It's like they're
Oh.
holding Homer in prison
Hmm.
and they sent these gifts in order that we may let him go once.
Nice.
Once, right? It's not like he shows up like once a week and and then we let him go every Monday or something. So you got to realize the Greek is telling you that and that doesn't come through in the English translation.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
that's great.
yeah, love it. Now look at how you're doing. Right? That was 4 lines. 4 lines of Greek and you translated that Greek. How does that feel?
Feels crazy. Feels so hard.
Isn't it?
Uh,
Isn't it? Okay. That's the perfect time for me to say, now it's time to test you,
okay.
right?
Okay.
No, next session. What I'm going to do
Mhm.
is I'm going to make you do some laps now. But and I
Okay.
want to show you some fun Greek and I want to do a passage. But next time we meet, I'm going to take you through the exam. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to
Okay.
start, and for the first half hour, we'll just be reading review sentences. And
Okay.
I'll be asking you, what is this? Is it a subjunctive? Is this? That's all. We're just be doing review. And then right away, we're just going to open up to the exam. And you're going to take the exam and sit there with, I'm going to talk you through it, right? Without helping
Okay.
you and you're going to be able to then measure exactly how much of these 3 units you retained.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. That's what
Yeah.
I'm going to do. I'm going to take you through that. Wonderful. You can see the review starts on page after the exercises. If you just flip one page to 77, you can see here's the review for those units. So you and I are going to
Okay.
go through these sentences together. But
Oh no, he froze.
the translation on page 79. Try not to look at it beforehand, right? You're
Yeah.
trying to should we get it right? So okay, that'll be next
We
time. So
we
how do you
we missed we missed what you were saying like for like 10, 15 seconds.
You
Oh,
said
okay.
you said that to not look at the answer key.
Yes, that's all. Just don't look at the answer stuff.
Okay. All right. All
Right.
right.
For the review, that'll be on page 77 that you see up here. I don't know if people can see that screen. Can you see that, Maddalena, the screen that Chewy has up?
No, but I have the book, but
Oh, I can't believe
okay.
that. I'm sorry. I thought you could see it the whole time. She can't see it. Could you have to
We
share it
can.
or something?
No, we
No,
can
I
see
mean,
it.
if
We
you
can
zoom
see it.
in, yeah,
Oh, there we
it
go.
works.
Okay, fine. Fine.
Yeah, it's good.
Fantastic. Okay. Here we
Okay.
go. Here we go. So what do we need to do now to finish up before you totally tired out? I need to really push you and I want you just to focus on me away from the book. Away from the book, Madeline. Just blow me up, Chewy. Oh, she's not? Here, go back to the
He got
what?
he got kicked out.
I think we lost
Oh damn.
Maddalena.
Yeah, I think we
Oh
lost
damn.
Madeline. Bum bum bum.
Mm.
Let's see.
Besides that, everything's going great, right?
She's doing very well. She's doing very well. If you can keep up with her as
Mhm.
she's translating, you're doing well, right? So, and what I want people to do is to gauge when I see her go through the exam, I want them to gauge how much they were able to translate versus her and how much, where do you stand with respect to the whole 3 units? It's a self-diagnostic, but I can make it so that she is not self-diagnostic. She's actually being tested.
Mm.
There's
Love it.
no.
Let's see if
Okay.
she's saying anything in the Discord. I
Is
wonder
she
if she's
saying
in the
anything?
Discord.
I think her phone died,
Oh,
so she'll be
no.
back. She'll be back.
I'm here.
She'll be back.
Sorry.
There she is.
Fantastic.
Yay.
My phone died.
You were right. Whoever guessed that, you were right. Okay. So what do I want you to do to prep for tomorrow? I want you to
Mhm.
go over all of the forms that you need to know, and I'm about to give you them all. Okay,
Okay.
that you need to know for the exam. And I just want between today and tomorrow, Maddalena, I want you to be
Yes.
committing these forms to memory. Are you ready? We're going to start with verbs. All we got is verbs and nouns.
Okay.
Right now, I forgot to say vocabulary. You have to know all the vocabulary, right?
Yeah.
Just from the 3 chapters, just from what's on the vocab list. So the first thing you always do getting ready for a Greek exam is to study the vocabulary. That's number one. Number two, your morphology. And what do I mean? I'm going to tell you right now the forms that you need to know. And we'll go through them. We'll dance through them. We'll start with verbs. Verbs in the
Okay.
present indicative. Present indicative. What are those endings?
Oh, a. Wait, no, that's the noun. Sorry, my bad.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep, yep.
my brain's fried. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's getting to the end of the
It's
workout, so you're tired.
O is a omen ete would be my bad.
There you go. O ace a omen ete usi. You
Okay.
got it. O
Yeah.
ace a omen ete usi. Good. How
Mhm.
about the imperfect? What do those look like?
On is a omen ete on.
Perfect. All right, stop there. Perfect. That's great. What about the, let's say, future? What do they look like? The future endings.
As a omen uh
They
omen
look just
ete.
like the present. They look
Yeah. Okay.
just like the present, right?
Oh, O is a omen ete usi, but with
There you
this, it
go.
has this. Doesn't it have the sigma as well?
Yeah. I
Okay.
think we're just getting into the brain reprogramming zone. Look, everybody, she's tired enough. She's tired enough that right now you can give her a puff of scopolamine and totally restructure her brain. Okay, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. What is the aorist? What are the aorist endings?
Um. As a omen ete.
Beautiful. What are the perfect endings?
Um. Uh. As a amen ate asi. Right.
Good, good. And by the way, behind that Aussie, what can you put?
And
You can put a new movable. Call it the new movable. Perfect. What about your pluperfect endings? Do you remember those? You don't see them
a
as much.
a a emen ete isan.
Perfect, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. Those endings, you got to know. You got to know those endings, okay?
Okay.
That is all your tenses. What else from verbs do you need to know? We got to switch from the indicative to some subjunctives and some optatives. What are your subjunctive endings in both present and aorist? Remember, it's just one set because they're the same. Do you remember what that looks like? Your present subjunctive. What's that look like?
O ace a omen ete osi.
Good with those long vowels, right? How about the present optative? The present optative. Oi, that's a good one.
Oi mi ois oi omen oite oien.
Beautiful. And then the aorist. Let me just hear.
And
I don't care. I don't care about the alternatives. I just want to hear the main ones with the alphas. Go ahead.
Amy ace a amen ate a aen.
Iron. Good.
Ian.
Good. I
Gosh,
mean,
I do it wrong.
I.
I'm
Right.
I that always gets me.
No, that's okay. I. So alpha iota I. I mates,
I
right? Or maybe something.
I not.
Fantastic. So look, that's everything about the verbs that you need to know. Okay. You need
Mm-hmm.
to know how to do a purpose clause, right?
Okay.
You need to know how to translate a
Mm-hmm.
verb. I have done something or I will do something, right?
Yeah.
You
Mm-hmm.
just with the vocabulary that you have. The other obstacle that you've had are the nouns. The
Yeah.
nouns. You must know those endings. A, ace,
And,
a, ain, I, own, ice, us. You've got to know that feminine first declension ending there. The
mm-hmm.
second declension, you've got to know logos, logu,
Yeah.
logoi, logon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Logoi, logon, logois, logus. You got to know those masculine and neuter endings,
Yeah.
right? Because
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna have to tell yourself what case is this thing in? Is it a nominative, genitive, dative, or accusative? You're gonna have to do that to be able to translate. Okay, that is all you need to know. I know it's a lot, but when everything is boiled down, that's
Mm-hmm.
all you need to know. So,
Yeah.
how do you study for this test? You go and you read the vocabulary lists, three of them. You
Mm-hmm.
just read through
Okay.
them until it starts to stick,
Yeah.
until it starts to stick, right? For
Mm-hmm.
me, for some students, that's only once or twice, and you hate those students, right? Because I was sitting there 7, 8 times, and I can't tell you how many times I've punched myself in the groin because I've seen a word 15 times. I know what this word
Mm-hmm.
means, and for some reason I blanked it,
Yeah.
right? So don't worry because you're not using the Greek in everyday
Mm-hmm.
speech. Your
Yeah.
vocabulary is going to be hard to imprint,
Yeah.
but I need you to work toward imprinting it, right?
Okay.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic. Yes, and we had a where was I going to give you the Oh God, did I not bring it? Oh God, I got so swept up I didn't bring it. Son of a No. No, we'll just have to do extra reading next time. Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. No, no, I'm not just going to use it. I wanted to bring the Heraclitus. Yeah, no, that's okay. Um, One of the things that I want you to be thinking about, we're going to finish up here shortly, but one of the things I want you to be thinking about are the sources. We talked to all the other voices in your head and the things that they're interested in, and you
Mm-hmm.
focused on the Bible. You
Yeah.
particularly honed in on the Bible, and I want you to know that the easiest place to begin to understand the Bible is the pre-Socratic philosophers.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to say, "Oh, well, pre-Socratic philosophers. What the hell did those guys have to do with the formation of the Bible?" The physics that you see generated by the pre-Socratic philosophers is exactly the physics of the Septuagint. And those physics are going to be what influences Jesus. So that when he
Yeah.
says something that seems to be a quote from the Greek Bible, you
Mm-hmm.
understand where what that means, because you have already exposed yourself to the physics. So in order to understand Jesus, I need to expose you to the basic elemental understanding of the world. It comes down to something very, very simple. What are the components of existence? What do we have to have in order to exist? Believe it or not, everything he says from the Septuagint is based on those physics. So what I wanted to do today was to start bringing you a couple of philosophers, pre-Socratic philosophers. But of course, I got busy with Lady Babylon and forgot, and didn't bring. So what I'm going to do is next time I'm going to give you a double portion. But this is a kind of a trick. I have to inoculate you. By the way, do you have the Kirk and Raven? Does your site have the Kirk and Raven pre-Socratic philosophers?
I don't know. I'll have to ask.
Let's see.
Subatomic would know. Subatomic
Yeah.
would know that. I don't know that.
I haven't heard that before.
Okay. Here's what we need to do. I need to get you a copy of Kirk and Raven's pre-Socratic philosophers. I know Gandhi. I think Gandhi has the site where you can just pull it off the internet.
I could probably find it.
I'm gonna have Chewy bring it up here so you can see it. There it is.
Gandhi's in our server also.
Fantastic. No, I knew. I don't know if he's here tonight, but here, make this big for him. Do you see this, Maddalena?
Let's see. Yes.
The pre-Socratic philosophers says it's a critical history with selection of texts by Kirk and Raven. These two knuckleheads did such a fantastic bang-up job of assembling all of the pre-Socratic philosophers, which are all fragments, right? We're not talking about books that survive. We're talking about other people quoting them mostly, right? But the good thing is, as he tells you in the intro, the good thing is he includes both the Greek texts, as you can see here, Xenophanes fragment here. You can see he gives the fragment, and we're going to get a translation. Let's see, how does this work? This is number 3. I think there it is. See at the bottom, they'll put of Earth. Right? This is that. Oh God, Gaia, we love you, baby. Right? What are they talking about here right in the beginning with these fragments? They're talking about Gaia and Uranus. And you say, wait a minute, shit, this is right out of Genesis. Well, this is the physics that Jesus himself is quoting and talking about. So if you don't know it from these philosophers, how can you possibly know it when Jesus starts spouting it? And so what I want you to do is kind of the main thrust of the pre-Socratic philosopher is the mystery.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see here they talk about the Orphic cosmogonies. Why is that so important? Because this is the stuff that is influencing the creation of the physics behind the Bible. Right? Look what he says here. Several variations in cosmogony were ascribed to Orphikoi, right? To the Orphics. These might be described as people who uniting elements from the cult of Apollo on the one hand as katharsios, as purification, right? And from Thracian reincarnation stuff, talking about the soul and Dionysus. Right.
Yeah.
Look, his sexual purity, his musical powers of prophecy. Oh, God. Right. You think this is not the Bible, but it is. This is groundwork for it. So what I
Awesome.
want you to do is I want you to get access to this. Chewy, can you just post that link? Because it's not a sample, right? We don't have a certain number of pages. No, that's the whole thing. There. And we don't have to
Thank you.
pay anything. Fantastic. This is the best
Cool.
kind of. And what I want you to do then is I want you just on the side. I know this is a lot, but
Yep.
if you get drowned in the grammar, you're going to lose sight. You're going to lose your interest, to be quite honest. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to use the muse and to have her guide you to the Kirk and Raven that'll best explain what you want to find in the New Testament, okay? I want you to just start perusing. My recommendation is for you to visit Heraclitus
Okay.
and just peruse a page or two or whatever you want to of the philosopher. Fantastic.
Okay.
Pythagoreans can be there. They can do what they want. Okay, I'm going to let you go a little bit early. I think we're to the point that I can say, hey, your test is coming up. We'll do some review. And I think you can pass it if you know the vocab and you know those endings. You recognize what those endings are. You're going to be in good
Okay.
shape. Okay? All right.
Thank you.
How do you feel? Please talk to me now and tell me how you feel.
I'm excited. I feel good about it. I'll study a lot, so I remember. I feel like the all the noun endings just escaped out my ears, but yeah, I think I can do it, and I'm excited to read that.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
And don't think that that's not normal, right? You're going to be
Mhm.
packing a lot of information and you're going to lose a lot of information that you got to reinforce. So don't
Yeah.
think that's
Mhm.
not totally normal, right?
Yes.
Fantastic. I think you're doing remarkably. I hope that you find inspiration in Kirk and Raven. I'll bring back some Heraclitus myself next time. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
Okay.
And on the nights that I have Lady Babylon,
Mhm.
we'll start. Give me an extra 15 minutes. So say 15
Okay.
after, and we'll start then. And
Cool.
that'll work better because I need
Sounds
to
good.
take a break and all that kind of stuff. Hey,
Yeah.
do you mind if I use you as an example on Lady Babylon? If I tell people what you're doing and say, screw you, she can feed a baby and take Greek at the same time. Do you
Go
mind if
ahead.
I?
I
Okay,
don't
good,
care.
fantastic, fantastic.
Thank you.
So,
Oh,
and that'll give you a little prod to keep up the good work because then everybody knows that you're Joan of Arc. That you have to come through, right? So,
yeah. Yeah.
no pressure.
Oh, thanks. I can do
Okay.
it.
All right, and thank you for coming and being a part of this. I really appreciate it, and
Yeah.
yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
You.
Amen. Thank you.
We'll see everyone.
Yeah.
Keep up
All
the good
right.
work.
Hail
See you.
Satan. Hail Satan.
Hail
Thank
Satan,
you,
you goddamn
Hail
straight.
Satan.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Keep studying. Keep studying. I know you guys are studying along with her, so keep studying.
All right. All right.
Thank you.
And I want to ask you, for those of you who are gonna be here for the exam, I'm gonna ask you what your percentages were. I want to know, like for the person who's watching it happen, I want to know, can you keep up? So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, thanks. I'll see you guys.
All right, man. Thank
Later,
you.
Amen.
Peace.